Okie dokie. Hi, Tubies. Here's your Alexandra, and welcome to another live stream. Today, we will continue on my journey of the Miniature Masters Challenge. And, well, what you can see here is what I've prepared on miniatures already. So, in the last episode, the last live stream, we painted this Death Guard Terminator Lord for 5 hours, and I still have 3 hours left on the challenge for this one. And in the background you see the two busts that I've prepared for well, day 2 of the Miniature Masters Challenge. On day 2 on the show from Squidmar, they painted two busts. One was a 30-minute rough light sketch, and the other one was a 5 hours painting challenge. So I've prepared those two miniatures for that. So this here is one of the busts that I found for free on the net. That's the so-called elf bust. You can probably find it very easily on Codes 3D. I already started painting it way back many years ago. This was still printed on my Anycubic Photon 1 that I had, and it fell down, so one of the ears broke off. But I think this bust is still usable for the 30-minute light challenge, and so I simply reprimed her, and I will use the bust for that. And what I have here is a skeleton warrior that I found on Coles 3D for I believe it was €1. Let's quickly see. Downloads. Skeleton there for €3.50 by Crippled God Foundry for €3.50. That was a bundle with two skeletons. I grabbed one of those, sized it up by 250%, and did a slice cut here through the waist and the shield, and I printed it. And yeah, that will be my bust. Also, what I did here for the holder, this is just a wooden block, and well, I drilled into the bottom part of the skeleton a hole, and drilled a hole a little bit in here, and then I hammered in a nail through the hole, and I cut off the top of the nail and then glued it in, and this is now my miniature holder, and also yeah, the bust stand itself. Yeah, so much from me for the first introduction. So I think for today I will start with the 30-minute light challenge, and yeah, as you can see here, we have already the lights nicely shining here. So I will make a quick photo of that exact light setup that we have here. So let's see, around that. So, and voila, there we have the photo as a reference. And as you can see, we have here now a nice highlight here underneath the eye, then this side here, a little bit here, and this whole side here is dark. This here is bright. The brightest spot is here on the forehead and here. Then we have a nice depiction here on the lips and stuff. Here on the hair we have these highlights, there. Then here the highlight dots are already here on the braided hairs. So I think that's a nice nice way that we can tackle that. So yeah, let's grab some color and start. So we have a 30 minutes time frame. The 30 minutes starts when the brush hits the miniature. And so let's load up some color on the wet palette that we can directly work from, so we don't have to go too much to the colors back and forth. So purple for the shade, then let's establish a skin color. Let's say we take here Bookman's Glow for that. Yeah, like that. Then we need something to highlight with. So let's take a nice off-white for that. Let's see what we can grab here. No, not that. Yeah, why not? Let's take Morghast Brown or Morghast Bone. That. So then for the hair, I think we go with a yeah, why not orange? Yeah, that's a good shadow orange here. Let's put that on the palette. Then for the clothes, I think a nice blue would suffice. Let's go with yeah, contour blue. So, yeah, that's perfect. We have 5 minutes before 7 o'clock, so that means 5 minutes before, well, 1925 will be the stop. Okay. The camera needs to be a little bit more down. There we go. Then, well, let's put the glasses on. And let's go. So, are you guys also following the Squidmar Miniature Masters Challenge, or do you just like to watch the show, or do you don't like the show? I personally think that's a really neat way to challenge yourself to look over the edge of the plate, so to speak. because if you always paint the same thing, then well, you will never grow as a painter, and such challenges from time to time will give you the growth that you could need. Oh, we have a visitor. Ah, I never heard of it. Just stopped by to see what you're up to. Hello, Mr. Firefox 322. So, there's a show on YouTube called Miniature Masters from the miniature painter Squidmar. He invited several high-ranking and award-winning painters for a miniature painting show, and those painters are forced to paint several challenges with obstacles in the way, and to see who is the best miniature painter. From Firefox, I'd really like to do a bust to work on my skin tone. I always feel like they come out flat on my 28-32 millimeter miniatures. Yeah, busts are really good for you to challenge yourself with painting skin tones. You have a way bigger surface area, way more room to improve your blending skills and so on. So here over the black paint, obviously the skin tone doesn't cover in one go. You can see the black primer underneath, but that's okay. We will pass over those areas several times, and I think I have baked in a hair here with my primer. That's something that happens a lot when you have a cat or a dog or other hairy animals. What's the challenge part of this miniature? Well, the challenge part is that I have only 30 minutes to paint this. So this is a speed paint. It is about painting harsh lighting with really dark shadows and bright lights. So it's a so-called value sketch. So I've taken a picture of the miniature beforehand. Here you see, and there I can trace down where exactly the light placement for the miniature is. And yeah, That way I know where to place the light then. Right now I'm just in the base coat stage and I'm 7 minutes in. So now let's throw in some on the hair. So the goal is not a completely finished miniature in 30 minutes. It's what you can achieve in 30 minutes as a value sketch. It will be rough. There won't be a super highly blended miniature at the end. It will just be a rough idea where the light sources hit and where they don't. Well, don't let me distract you too much. Oh no, you're not distracting. I love some company here. So, anything particular you're working on? What is on your painting desk? Assuming you are a miniature painter. But when you turn into a live stream of a miniature painter, then I assume you are a miniature painter on your own. Well, the music is going on enough, so let's take the next one. I don't play, but used to, and always wanted to have an army, so I'm just picking up minis here and there. Oh, so what minis are you picking? 40k, Warhammer, Fantasy, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, maybe a different game. Also starting on Frostgrave stuff, trying to get some people to play that with me, so looking at terrain and minis for that. Ah, nice. Well, I've heard lots of good things about Frostgrave. Personally, I have not interacted with Frostgrave whatsoever. The thing is, I lost my soul to Games Workshop at the tender age of 12, so no going back to me, or back for me. Astra Militarum doing a custom light blue armor theme. Interesting. When you say light blue armor, I guess you're painting the Cadian miniatures. So we are about 10 minutes in. Twenty minutes left. Oh, I also lost my soul to James Workshop, haha, but I just don't like playing the game so much. Too many competitive people. And yeah, Cadians, my first army was Katashan when I was 14, but I like the Cadians more now as an adult. Yeah, taste about the miniatures might change over the years. Personally, for me, the game itself is basically a afterthought. My entire playgroup has left me, and so I'm on my own, and I don't have a store where I can play. So playing in general is something that doesn't happen to me quite often. But that's okay. So, then let's take a green for the cloak. So, how long are you in the hobby? So, when you say that the Katashans were your first at 14, I guess you're quite a lot older now. I also picked up Shadow Dark RPG rules recently, and it looks like a fun and easy system to run solo or co-op without a GM. Shadow Dark? Never heard of that. Please explain. Sounds like an interesting thing. Yes, it's been maybe 16 years or so. Very on and off. Ah, so you're quite a veteran then. Nice. Yeah, I'm a veteran myself. I've been in the miniatures game since 1994. Oh, by the way, if the music is too loud, please tell me. I can't hear what you're hearing. I'm just rough estimating it. So if I'm barely audible because of too loud music, that would be a shame. Music is good. It's usually a little loud, but not in the way today. Okay, that's good to hear. Let's take a brown for the leather parts. My style is still very influenced by your recommendations. Oh, really? You were actually one of the first channels I used to learn how to paint. Wow, that's nice. I always love to hear stories about people who learn from my videos. It's like an early D&D style RPG, less rules oriented and more choice driven. The rules allow for a lot of freedom and it's pretty brutal. Some characters have 3 HP and just instantly die. Oh wow. Let me see if I have an image of Mercadians to share on the Discord. Yeah, that would be lovely. So for everyone watching here, I'm open to sharing miniatures either in my Discord or via Instagram link. I'm link friendly as long as it's Instagram. So no shady other websites. But I hope you don't mind if I don't make a break for miniature watch while I'm here on the clock for this miniature. I will definitely take a look after this miniature is done, which is in roughly 10 minutes. So, now that we have blocked in the main colors, now let's start with a value sketch. So around here, then here, the top part here, like that. Then obviously here, top part of the ears. There you go. Top part of the shoulder, then a little bit here on the neck. And then a little bit here, but only the dark color. There we go. A little bit here. Then let's go with the green. Not at all. No, you gotta focus. Yeah. Thank you. So now the blue. Okie dokie. Now more on the face. So a bright blue. There we go. So I'm trying to glaze a little bit here. So now let's make the dark even darker. Let's get some black involved. So let's darken the purple. Uh, 5 minutes left. I really love color theory for skin. Seeing people use blue and purples and oranges and block out everything is very pleasant to watch. Yeah, definitely it is. So, making some highlights in the hair. For 2 minutes left. Dang it. So, final highlights on the skin. There, there, a little bit there. White dot in the eye. There. And there. Tiny little black dot. Okay. A little bit on the brown. There. A little bit more white into the green. And, well, brush is down. Time's up. So, guys and girls, what do you think of my 30-minute value sketch on this elf bust? It's definitely not finished, but yeah, that's my take on the value sketch. So, let's have a look in Discord, shall we? There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Light blue armor, khaki trousers. Nice skin tone. Ah, Stretch the Fist, hello. Welcome to the stream. You missed my first painting challenge of the day. Ah, nice flag. I think it turned out pretty good. Definitely has the contrast set really well. Thank you. yeah, really nice miniatures. Thank you for showing them. From Stretch the Fist, I saw the end of it just now. Looks good. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, for my day 3 challenge, I already painted the miniature off camera, and it's this one here. The Stormcast Eternals Dragon Rider. But wait, I can show you guys that thing in person. Give me a second. I have to stand up for that. So, then let's have a look, shall we? So for that, the camera needs to go back. Ta-da! Here he is in all its glory. So this is also for the Miniature Masters Challenge. On day 3, they had the Ambience Challenge with OSL. And, well, I went for OSL here on the dragon, with the dragon breath. There on the inside of the wing, here on the claws, a little bit there and there. So for the dragon, I went for both different wing versions of the Stormdrake Guard, so that he is like in a banking turn right now. And I found this flames here on Coast 3D. No, not Coast 3D, on my mini factory. Yeah, the rider is still loose, so just my color scheme with gold and silver. Yeah, that's my dragon. That's a very cool mini. The OSL is really nice, super understated, but that makes it even better. Yeah. So, now it's up to you guys what I shall be painting next. So, we have on the chopping block 2 more parts of the Miniature Masters Painting Challenge. So, on option number 1, we can continue our Lord of Contagion of the Death Guard from our first stream. We still have 3 hours on the clock for this one here. Or we start painting this bust here of a skeleton. So, what would you like to see me tackle today? Stretch the Fist and Mr. Fox. Yeah, both agree on skeleton. So skeleton it is. That means I will finish the last 3 hours of the Lord of Contagion outside of the live stream, and yeah, then he will be out. So let's see what we can do with Whitebed audio for our music background. Let's take this one. Dark Synthwave. The one was that we were listening to was too much death metal vibes for me. Not my cup of tea. I hope you agree. So, yeah, we still have a little bit of color here on the palette. So let's quickly use that up on the skeleton, shall we? It's good that we have already some brown on the palette. That works wonderful for all the bone. Make quickly a darker brown for the leather strap. So, Stretch the Fist. What do you have on your painting desk right now? Anything in particular? Anything noteworthy you want to share with the class? So basically for this bust we have 5 hours now. So I started at 1935. So around 135 should be the end. Still finishing my Battle Sisters. I'll post my latest to Discord. That would be fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. This miniature has a lot of brown. Lots and lots of browns. Leather straps, wood texture, rust, bones. Well, the bones will be bone white in the end, of course. But for now, okay. There have been pictures posted in Discord. Let's go to them. Nice work. Yeah, subtle highlights here on the tabard. Shadows with some wash. Looking good. Yeah, same here. Nice use of washes. You're getting better at it. You're definitely getting better at it. I find it interesting that you want to make here this gold edge on the tabard. Also here. Nice work. Thank you for showing. So, Hey GP, why are you painting all the scales in blue now? Aren't they supposed to be metal? Yes, of course. But metal isn't blue. Yes, of course. But why? Just trust the process. But, no, but. Just trust the process. So, the armor recipe from Stretch the Fist is Pro Acryl Dark Jade mixed 1-to-1 with PA Dark Silver. Pro Acryl makes such good paints, I'm a fan. Personally, I cannot vouch for that. I have no Pro Acryl paints. But I have heard lots of good things about Pro Acryl paints, so... and then a Payne's Grey Wash. Okay. Payne's Grey. Never heard of that color. So I decided for the skeleton to be of the Bronze Age. So all his weapons and armor are bronze. And therefore they will have a patina of turquoise. Because they are old and weathered. So no rust on this miniature. Just copper and bronze patina. So what do you guys think should his leftover clothing, what color should that be? It's a dark blue-gray color. It gives nice blue toned shadows and works really well over the dark jade color. I believe you. So next step, we take Nyalag oxide. Give all the blue parts a nice wash with that. So the blue is just a base coat for the turquoise. Because blue covers way better than turquoise colors. Maybe some purplish red. So you mean purple? Purplish red, like this here. Ah, dang, I totally missed the blade here. Let's see. So, what do you think? Is that good? So, anyone painting along while I'm doing this here? Or are you watching something else beside? Or are you playing something in the background? Sorry if you hear motorcycle sounds from the outside, but I have my window open. Uh, Stretch the fist, painting along. I have 2 minis left for the unit of 10 sisters. Ah, nice. Nice. On Mr. Firefox, I'm looking for terrain to use for Frostgrave. I'm not much of a builder, so I'm trying to find simple stuff. You're not, by any chance, have a 3D printer for terrain? That's, an FDM printer is great. You will never have to buy terrain again if you own one. I don't. That would make it a lot easier. Yeah, definitely. So, are you... Yeah, you said you're not much of a builder, are you? Well, in that case, I can't give you tips and tricks to build your own stuff. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Apropos sorry. Have you guys seen the new series? The sidekick from The Big Bang Theory. Not Howard. Stewart fails to save the universe. So if you haven't seen it, I can recommend it. It's kind of funny. I saw previews, but I have not watched. Yeah, I've watched the first 2 episodes, and I can honestly say, yeah, it's interesting and funny. But I won't spoil anything. So that needs to dry now, and I need a little break. So, by the way, I will now set up my fan. I hope it's not too loud, but I will otherwise die from a heat stroke. Okay, that's better. So tell me if the fan is too loud in the background. Apropos heat stroke, I would say hail hydrate. Prost. A fan is fine, can't really hear it. Wonderful. Good to hear. So, while this is drying, the next challenge on the list for the miniature Masters Challenge is a duel, and I'm not allowed to paint non-metallic metal. Well, I'm normally not used to paint non-metallic metal anyways, so that's not much of a challenge for me. So I would turn around the challenge and say a duel, but I have to paint non-metallic metal. Would you agree? Would you agree with that assessment? Makes sense. Yeah. So, what kind of duel would you guys think I should do? So, in my pile of shame to work with, I have lots of Stormcast Eternals, I have Space Marines, I have some Tyranids. What else? I have some Necrons. Older versions of Stormcast Eternals. I have some Nighthaunt. So the deepest recesses of the skeleton should be black, because they are in total shadow. Forcing yourself to use NMM on a Tyranid sounds hard. Yeah, you're right. NMM on a Tyranid will be hard. So, let's hold that near to the fan. Yeah, what else do I have here laying around? I ordered me some orcs from the newest starter set. That I wanted to paint on a live stream, so maybe one of those versus maybe a Space Marine or a Tyranid. Yeah, let's do a Space Marine versus an Orc. Does it sound good? Then I have plenty of opportunity to paint NMM. I'm really not used to longer streams. My painting style is normally, well, using lots of washes, as you can see, letting them dry, and during I'm letting them dry, I do something else. Just sitting here and talking, I don't know what to talk about. Do you have any topics that I could talk about? Any questions? Do you have a recipe for white armor that you like? No. To be honest, I have never in my life painted a satisfying white armor. Never. What I've done is paint white cloth. So, for example, this one here. Yeah, the white balance is totally off. Can't see that here. Ah, okay, maybe that. So, this is a very light blue and then highlighted towards white. So, this blue here. And on my other Stormcast Eternals, you know, I use gray. So here, for example, on this one, I've painted a gray shoulder pad, grayish white. But real pure white armor, nah, I haven't done that. Same goes for black. I follow the traditional rule: never paint white and never paint black. Because you can't highlight white and you can't shade black. So I would never play Black Templars or White Scars. So what I'm doing now is here use Warblock Bronze. Paint my thumb with it. That was not the goal. And I overbrush the entire thing. While making sure to leave some of the turquoise behind as nice verdigris. It's actually super easy, barely an inconvenience. From Stretch the Fist, I have a Captain Gravis armor that I'm going to try and paint as a Star Phantom, so I will have to maybe experiment. Well, in order to paint white, you can go 3 routes. The blue route, the gray route, or the beige route. The beige route is that what you will see on Deathwing Terminators. You have a bone color and then maybe go up to white. The gray route is what you will see on my Stormcast Eternals on their gray coats. And then we have the blue route that looks like all the stuff from High Elves. So after the Warplock Bronze stage, we use a gold tone. I use here Viking Gold for that from Scale Color. It's a dark gold tone. So, and then for the brightest highlights, I take my brightest gold and add a little bit of mithril silver to it. So we have like a platinum color. Buff only the most top parts with that. Very, very gently. That's basically it for bronze armor. So there are some contrast paints that you can use for a white armor. So for example, one of them is Apothecary White. You basically prime your armor in white from Citadel, really, really bright white. And then you go over it with a contrast paint, and then you clean it up with white. I plan to go for a cold blue-white. I did a pure white prime, and then I was thinking a gray-blue wash for shadows, and then a bright white-blue color for some highlights. Yeah, that's basically what I just said. So look for your contrast paint that you can use, or a good wash. Then you're good to go. I have Apothecary White and Blinding Light speed paint as well, I believe. Well, I would recommend that you test the recipe out on a different cheaper miniature before you go to your target miniature. Yeah, streaming is not my cup of tea. Not yet, really. So I'm streaming for 1 hour 40 minutes and I'm already completely drained. I have a 3D printer. Test minis are easy. Yeah, wonderful. So I guess this won't be a long stream. I hope you're not mad at me when I end the stream here. Oh, by the way, have you watched my newest recipe video? My tortilla egg cheese muffins? So you two, thank you for jumping on the stream. I wish you good success in all your projects, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye.